Hello everyone, you're welcome or welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Toyo and I'm an expert in Malta. In this video, I'm going to be talking about a way that your family can come to be with you in Malta. And this is through the family reunification visa. So people have been asking a lot of questions about if you can come with your family, if your family can come and be with you in Malta and so on. And so I'm going to be explaining what the family reunification visa is all about. So basically for this visa, the government is providing an opportunity for members of one's family to join their sponsor in Malta as long as the necessary conditions are provided. There are a couple of requirements to be able to get this family reunification visa, and I'll be stating them in this video, but I would also link the website. I'll put it on the screen and in the description box so that you can check out the website yourself and do your research by yourself. So there are some policy features, and the first one is the sponsor must earn a minimum of 18,940 euros in a year and 20% more for each family member. So you must already be earning 18,940 euros, and then if you intend to bring any of your family members, so for one family member you have to have at least 20% more than that your annual salary, and you have to prove it to the government that this is what you have and you're able to sponsor your family members. And secondly, this reunification is possible only after 1 year of residence of the sponsor, and any other application that is submitted prior to this date is going to be deemed inadmissible. If the sponsor is in Malta already, you can only apply for this kind of visa for your family 1 year after you've resided in Malta legally. So your permit has been valid for 1 year, then you can apply for this visa for your family to join you. Yes, so the agency actually defined who the family members are. I'll read out the people who are seen as family according to the agency. So the first one is the sponsor's spouse, who should be a minimum of 21 years of age and is engaged in a monogamous marriage by law. So you're going to have to show your certificate of marriage. And then the second one is the unmarried minor, 18 years or under, the unmarried minor children of the sponsor, including adopted children of the sponsor and of his spouse. So if you have adopted children, they're also considered to be your family and can also apply under this visa. The next one is unmarried adult family members, and for this you have to provide evidence that this person is dependent on the family's household, which is mainly financial or physical dependency. Alright, so we have defined who the family members are and the people that can apply for the family reunification visa, and so I'm going to give you the documents that should be presented. Now, to begin with this, the sponsor is going to submit these documents in order to determine eligibility, and then afterwards they will get back to him through email if he should proceed with the application for his family members. So these are the documents. The first one, a request in writing to the agency by the sponsor in order that the family member may join him or her in Malta, which should include details about the spouse's, number 1, length of stay in Malta, 2, relationship with the family member, and other relevant information, including details on the place of residence where the family shall be residing. So you have to give those kind of details. For example, if you're expecting your wife and children, you can't be in a studio. You have to have a more spacious apartment for them to reside. And then the expected duration of the sponsor's stay in Malta. So how long is the sponsor expected to be in Malta? What I just mentioned now is for the letter, and in that letter those 4 things are going to be included. And the second thing now is passport copy of all the pages of the passports of the family members. And the third one is the civil status certificates such as birth certificates, marriage certificates, attesting the relationship between the sponsor and the family member. And then the next one is evidence of stable and regular resources. So this refers to the last 6 pay slips of the sponsor prior to the date of application if the person is working in Malta, or any additional acceptable income for the last 6 months prior to application, which would render eligible applicants to apply for such family reunification. So I think with this we understand that I'm not sure if students are able to apply for this. So some people that are asking, can students bring their family members? I don't think that is applicable right now for students. However, if you are working and you've been here for up to 1 year and you are earning that amount of money and 20% for each family member, then it's possible for you to bring your family here if you provide all the documents that they ask for. So like I said, after you have submitted all these documents to the agency, they will eventually get back to you. It is stated on the Identita website that the decision will be communicated within 60 days after the submission if the application was accepted or denied. Someone asked if they can bring their family to work while they're also here. If you're not an EU citizen, you wouldn't be able to. For third country nationals, it wouldn't be possible to work if you come as a dependent. So I'll read what they have here. Residence permit issued to family members under these guidelines do not grant them the automatic right to work in Malta. The said third country nationals who wish to take up employment in Malta must change the purpose of their stay in Malta by submitting an application for a single permit to the expatriate unit. So you have to change the purpose of your stay. So you're no longer a dependent. If you want to work here, I believe that you can change to a work visa. So with that kind of visa, if you come with a reunification visa, you come as a dependent, you are not allowed to legally work in Malta. So think twice before you even apply for this kind of visa, because you're about to bring your whole family here. If you're earning the correct amount of money anyways, and you know that you can handle the responsibility of sponsoring your family here in Malta, housing, feeding, everything that they need, because they're not permitted to work, then go ahead and do that. But if you're not, think again before you actually proceed with the application, because it could be a whole lot of pressure on you having to do all these things by yourself, especially if you're not getting paid well enough. So for the renewal, every year you're able to renew as long as conditions that you met before, you're still able to fulfill those same conditions. Your permit will be renewed. Yeah, so that's about it on the family reunification visa. Like I said before, link will be in the description and also displayed here on your screen, so you can check out the link and do your research by yourself and see if this is a good fit for you. I have other videos about the digital nomad process and updates about digital nomad visa, and so I'll link it up above and you can check them out if you want to know more about this. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.